Welcome to the June 24th 911 Advisory Board meeting. We usually start with the Pledge of Allegiance, though. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Good thing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So unfortunately, we don't have a quorum, so we can talk about new business, but we're not going to be able to vote on approval of the last the minutes from the previous meeting. Or the management control agreement, was that?
That's just a document I need signed by all department heads. I think I still need the chief of police for Madison and Ben to sign it.
Okay, so we can go on and talk about new business, but
Comms Coach Assist.
Yeah.
Okay. So we currently have Comms Coach. It's a QA/QI software that grades the dispatcher's calls. So it takes a list of criteria, generally based off of our SOPs that we've uploaded. And at the completion of a call, it takes the audio, the transcription, and the CAD call and assigns it a grade based on whether or not they met criteria. So there's kind of a newer side to that software that's called Comms Coach Assist. I'm going to show you guys a little bit on the TV here. But so since we're looking at it and we're already a partner, they've offered us a great discount. Some of the things that it offers is adaptive questioning, smart question completion, real-time transcription, real-time AI assistance, and core language detection and translation. So once. When you're in about it.
We can watch a movie.
Right. So the trick is finding which network the TV is on and able to screen.
Sure.
So I'm going to try the private one here. If not, we'll just operate on my account.
Yeah.
All right, we just gotta operate on our account. So if you'd like to, you're more than welcome, and scroll down there and kind of see what it has to offer.
Mhm.
So one big part of this is GovWorks can now resell APCO guide cards. So we've kind of found a need for these kind of guide cards for the fire service. Like if there's a structure fire, there's a guide card that exists that walks the dispatcher exactly through what's on fire, like the address, all the questions that they should be asking. So there's a set of guide cards that exists. If you go through these companies directly, it's a huge cost. I got a quote from one. It was a little less than $118,000. So through our partner GovWorks, they can sell a subscription, which is a lot less than buying it outright. And it's built into this Assist. So this Assist ties into our phones and into our CAD system. And so like whenever a dispatcher answers a call, based off of what is being said, the transcription, it'll say, oh, you need the structure fire card, and it'll pull it up in front of the dispatcher and it'll tell them all the questions to ask.
Mhm.
It also, as the dispatchers ask the question, it's transcribing it, and if it matches what the dispatcher believes is correct, they can hit accept and it will fill in the notes for them.
So does the dispatcher have to find this on there or just automatic?
It's automatic.
Automatic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll pop up.
Okay.
And then another benefit is the core language detection. So
Mhm.
we do occasionally encounter people who don't speak English fluently,
Sure,
and then you kind of have to guess which language they're speaking.
right,
And then you call a language interpreter,
right.
whereas this detects the language speaking and you can translate, well, it automatically translates.
Automatically.
So I'm looking, I'm hoping that this board would vote in favor. I know we don't have a
Right,
quorum, but I think it's something that would really help our dispatchers,
Mhm.
whether you're new, or experienced. I believe it would bring a level of consistency.
Mhm. Now, what would this cost?
Uh,
This is
r-
just
r-
part of the program you've already got.
Yeah, so currently, this Commons Coach Assist would be 15 a year,
Okay.
15,000.
Yeah,
I'm double checking to make sure that the integrations don't cost too much.
right,
So to be integrated with our CAD system or with our phone system, and as long as it's not, some
Right.
crazy absorbent amount,
Sure.
I would plan to ask the commissioners to enter the contract in.
sure,
So ideally, I think it's something we need. It would, like I said, the consistency part would be great. I like the idea of guide cards. I've used them before,
Mhm.
and in several other places. And like I said, it just brings a level of consistency.
Mhm.
And then it helps out like the new people when you are training a new person, they don't know to ask all the questions of an experienced question,
Sure. Sure,
And then sometimes you get experienced people who maybe take a little shortcuts, but
Right.
so,
right,
it just brings that level of consistency and.
Right.
and-
are you frustrated with the day and you hurry through it and,
Yeah, so,
did you wanna see that?
Does it do police, fire and EMS,
Yes.
all of them?
Yeah.
What the card says.
Yep. So I would like to see that. I think it's needed to provide that and,
Mhm.
but it would be my recommendation.
It's for 15,000 a year.
Yes.
Is that locked in?
If I decide by July 15th.
Well, maybe Patrick will get here and we can vote on it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a favorable recommendation from the Nylon board. We're always looking at ways of how we can improve
Then
it.
the answer, sure, sure,
And one problem that you always have is, which we're doing really well in staffing now, we're just short one,
Mhm.
which is a good position to be in.
Right.
But you always, like, we're always looking to do more with.
Yeah. Sure.
If this could help us and we don't have to add, additional 2 or 3 people or. I think this would be very beneficial for us to have.
You said you haven't talked to Zephyr yet?
I've sent an email out. I'm waiting on them to reply.
There's nothing cheap with them.
Yeah, that's what I'm fearing. So if it was too expensive, I would definitely follow up with you guys and let you know that, hey, I don't think that the price is right.
Does it just read the phone calls, or does it read the like radio traffic and stuff too?
This would just read the phones. But the current one does read radio.
After the incident's complete, right? Or does it read it?
Any radio traffic associated with the call. Well, I say that. I would say the dispatch So the conclusion or dispatching while they're taking the call. Do we want to move on to the next one?
Yes.
I think Robert, the appointment of the chairperson members of the technical system, I think Robert would like to head that up. I don't think we've ever had an official appointment to that board.
We'll have to wait till next meeting. But who-
Or if Pat gets here before the meeting's over. Pat Finnegan.
I'm Rodney.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Oh, we gotta wait till Robert gets here, I guess. I thought you guys both did the same thing.
No,
No.
he takes care, he does one side, I do the,
Okay,
this my schedule. I've got class of 35 firefighters going on right now. We're trying to get through all the testing, so.
Yeah, I know he was really wanting to get that going, and so.
Yeah.
I figured we put it on the agenda to do tonight.
sure.
That might be something, we got our first meeting tomorrow morning, so that may be something he's just gonna discuss in there.
Okay. City emergency watercraft?
so member, I mean, so. For us to officially appoint all the members of the,
That's what the interlocal says.
Yes.
okay,
The chairperson and the members to the board.
okay. But by name, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not just position, okay, yeah. I don't know. Sorry,
Okay,
just wanna make sure we.
and then, the city emergency watercraft, is that you, Brendan?
Yes and no. I know Bob had some stuff that he wanted to talk about, but I did not get a chance to get any notes from him. But for those that don't know, we're in the process of building a 28-foot Munson watercraft that should be dry docked down at somewhere on the river. We haven't figured out that part yet, but one of the, either the marina or another private dock that's gonna allow us to house that down there. I know Bob had a few questions about some things, but I don't wanna speak
Yeah,
for him, so. It'll be a dual purpose, so it'll be police and fire, so. Oh, yeah.
Can we take the floor again?
Yep.
So our comms coach for the second quarter, our center average is currently at 90.18%. We're doing pretty good. The tornadoes kind of hurt us a little bit there. When you're trying to get on the phone and off the phone as quick as possible because it's still ringing. Kind of missed some of those criteria marks, but otherwise I feel like that's a pretty decent score. I did speak at the Indiana Director Summit on a panel discussion about PSAPs that have introduced AI into the PSAP. That was very nice. It was very informative. Some of the more hesitant directors got to ask questions. I feel like it was very knowledgeable topic there. We did get a new voice logging recorder installed. It's operating nicely. Works as you would expect a voice logging recorder to work. Myself and Emily Kercheval, we're now certified emergency number professionals. So we took the exam April 16th or something, one of those days. And so in the state of Indiana, there's about 40 nation or worldwide, there's about 1,800. So we're really proud to have 2 here at our center. And that's going to allow us to apply for certain awards or accreditations. One of them that we're looking to apply for is the NIDA Peer Award. It's the Partners in Education Recognition. In order to do that, we have to wait 6 months after our PNP certification. So hopefully next year we can get peer certified. And there's about 7 in the nation that are peer certified, and I think 1 or 2 are out of Indiana. And we're still in the process of deploying Rapid SOS, but I think we're almost wrapped up with it. We're excited to see that work. Any questions?
Did you have a lot of calls during the tornado?
So I tried to pull our radio traffic, but that comes from IPSC.
Yeah.
So I think she's working on it, but I did pull our 911 calls only. I pulled a 1 week period and a 2 week period, so there's our tornado day.
Wow,
So it is about
yeah, a
double,
lot, yeah, yeah,
about double what we're normally, I imagine that double was crammed within the
right,
2 hours or so,
right.
so.
Were they calling, asking, are we under tornado warning, or I've got damage, or?
Yeah, so generally it's damage or lines down.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but you do inevitably whenever you set off sirens or not, there's people that call and say, why are the sirens?
right, the siren's going off, yeah,
So, we have that all the time, even when we test them during the day, and
Huh.
it's nice outside.
well,
But we do put it on the signboard out here. We try to advertise if,
sure,
No.
sure,
that there's siren testing, so.
Hmm.
Yeah, inevitably you do have those questions.
yeah, yeah.
Don't know how you overcome the calls if there's something going, I mean, cause you know, how many people look, that's a good place to put it. Some people will, but yeah, most people will not, or what you can do.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I don't know, we answer it and yep, there's.
Yeah, you just answer their
Probably
question,
shelter.
yeah,
I said, I don't know if you got the, I think, call, where you can just press and it trips everybody's pagers.
Did it get paged out that night?
The only station that got paged out, we're the only one that received a page.
Cause I did
Huh.
not, my tones did not drop on my pager.
Well, I didn't think that's what I've heard, is a lot of people, I think they only hit our station's numbers. And
I'll be
the rest of
darned.
them didn't get notified. No deputy got hit, Hanover got hit, City of Mass got hit. Oh, no, did you get hit before the storm actually got here?
Yes, we got hit before,
No, I'm talking about the city fire.
Oh, yeah, they drop tones on for us, yes.
So, but the only tones I know of was for our station, the rest of the county departments didn't get them.
we had been hit before even the National Weather Service told us.
And
But my pager did not go off.
I had to call campus security and tell them. Cause they wait for Hanover Fire Department to tell them,
yeah,
So I think it was over before
It
the siren
was.
started off.
the sound had already gone through,
But I mean, the sirens, I mean, to me, the sirens are great for daytime stuff, but they're designed for people outside, what they're designed for. So
exactly,
it's not gonna, in the middle of the night, they're not gonna hear.
well, I tell
I
you,
rely on my pager.
Yeah.
if your phone doesn't wake you up. Danny and I both shot up out of bed because both our phones went off, like, what's going on?
Like my personal phone, I blocked it because I got tired of getting all the alerts for other counties.
Well, true,
And,
true.
all that, so, but, yeah, cause I mean, I think Michael Hayes, our deputy. When it was, it already hit, he was in Scott County when it hit. And before he gets to Jefferson County, but his pager never activated.
Yeah,
I can check into that. I do know when we received the tornado warning, I woke up and was in direct contact with dispatch, and I believe, but I'll double check.
so, but the next question I've only got is not a big deal to me whether you do it or not, but. So does like the dispatch center, like when you have a big incident like the tornado, anything like that, do you call in? Do you have a call back for people, other dispatchers to come in the system, start manning the other stations with the amount of call volume that you had on your sheet there? Do you call people in once they can make it in?
Yep, we had every station full that morning,
Okay,
including myself.
that's what I thought, but I didn't know if you had a callback thing.
Yeah,
Cause I
no,
know phones were issue too, cause mine kept on
Yeah.
going in and out, just on my cell phone, it's like, it's.
yeah, we
Right.
had
I was smacking it on
every
the
station
table.
full that morning. So, I actually didn't have to call anyone, they volunteered to come in, so they,
Well, we don't have to worry about hearing sirens because the college one shakes our windows. So
I can hear.
we get,
at the
yeah,
house.
oh yeah, the college one, because they've got 3,
Right. So,
but they wait for Hanover Fire Department to tell them, and Hanover didn't get notified.
right. Right, so yeah, that's yeah. And which is still gonna, when you got a storm like that,
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I'm thinking that the one at their firehouse, you correct me if I'm wrong, the one at the firehouse. That's it's only set up to go off like at noon.
yeah,
I do
Every
know
day.
that, but for a tornado warning, somebody actually has to go out.
they have to go there. Yeah,
Well, that's what I thought, I wasn't for sure,
yeah,
so I didn't know if they. I don't know who pays for all that, their station, where we could,
Or is that, can you guys set that off?
no,
No,
you can only set off the.
They
same.
said it doesn't have a radio receiver, it may just be a siren without a radio receiver, it may just be set on a timer.
yeah,
yeah.
so,
I'm not sure.
so.
I know they posted that somebody had to go in and do it, and they did finally, but as Shane said, it was over.
Yeah, it was over, so. Yeah, that's maybe they might have to upgrade theirs to
Yeah,
start, to be able
Yeah.
to go with the radio equipment. I don't know what that costs, but I'm sure it's in between Boyne and Ouch, but.
yeah, yeah.
You ain't never heard that saying?
No, I
No.
have heard that saying quite
I was
often.
hoping you did, cause that's on
Sure.
Christmas story,
Or
or.
White Christmas.
With Bing, yeah, Bing Crosby.
I know. Benny, Kenny.
While we're on the topic of sirens, we are having a couple of ours repaired as well, so we did get some diagnostics on them.
Mhm.
And so State Street should be hopefully by the end of this week back online, as well as Arby's. I don't know why Arby's did not transmit the other day. We had several citizens say that the one at Arby's didn't go off.
Uh-huh.
Could just be radio interference.
Is there one at Shaw?
Yes.
Cause
That's
those
on State
neighbors
Street.
over there, a lot of my friends said it never went off.
We've been working the bugs out of that thing for about the last 2 months now. We'll fix
Wow.
one thing and then the next thing goes wrong and
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
aside from just tearing it down and putting a new siren up, hopefully, I think we're down to the last thing, which is a converter
right,
or inverter.
right.
Fingers crossed.
Right,
Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else.
Any other committees have a report?
Police first.
I have nothing.
We've got a few more SOPs finished up, was gonna have last week, but I was gone on vacation and plus running back and forth from my mother, so gotta get it rescheduled to finish up. I think there's 4 left, I think, 4 or 5.
Okay.
Something like that, so it shouldn't take too much longer to finish up those, but we've already enacted a few of them after, we took into on which police department will need to know, which I haven't got to talk to Ben yet from all the tornado stuff, but. All, whether it be city or county, on all 1050 type unknowns. Rollovers, PI accidents, fire departments are gonna start responding. To make sure that we get, any rescues, whether it's building collapse or anything else like that. They're gonna start being knocked out at the same time that the police and EMS are knocked out to respond to it. And then if they're not needed, then all the police or EMS have to say, hey, the person's already out of the car. We don't need extrication, but we're trying to get rescue equipment on the road as quick and make it a little bit faster response instead of waiting until the police or the ambulance get there and say, hey, we need this guy cut out. But once the police or EMS get there before we do anything like that, if there's a fireman close, they can radio in and say, hey, there's nothing needed here. Then they'll everybody be canceled, but we're just trying to speed up the process for the victims or residents, so if they get the equipment there within that golden hour without having to be 10, 20, 30 minutes behind schedule. So we're trying to speed that process up, and we're gonna, our protocol for our station, I don't know if Hanover's got theirs set or Kent or any of the others set yet, cause I did a brief meeting with them to let them know that, we're starting to have our members go to the station on them calls and ride on the apparatus, so we don't have a bunch of POVs on the roadway blocking traffic or driving through the scene of the accident that has to be investigated. Yada, yada, all that stuff. So we're trying to be as accommodating as possible, not being away of the police, but also making sure that we get there to make
Right.
a quick response and start getting people out of vehicles, if that makes sense to everybody.
Sounds great.
Or even just a system of traffic if you need.
Yeah.
Systems
If
of
we need to
traffic.
block a road, we got pretty big trucks, cause, I think at our station on some, if it's a major highway, we're probably gonna start responding our ladder truck. So it takes up a lot of space and we can block the road until the incident's over, protect the officers, EMS and the fire personnel that's on scene. If they hit my ladder truck, I care less, it's covered and we can replace it. We don't have to do no more maintenance on that truck. But anyway, cause it's $20,000 a year just to maintain that one truck, so. So that's what we're shooting for. And, I've gotta get with Ben yet, you already know, and then have you already talked to
MPD's all,
MPD? Alright,
they love it.
they love it, alright. Cool. So I think that's about all I got, ain't it, Brandon?
Yeah, I think so.
Technical system advisory or management advisory.
I don't think that they've been established yet.
Okay. Any public comment?
I have your name first, second.
Braden Richards,
You spell it for me.
Brayden. Ribhards.
Good. Where's yours?
Huh?
Where's yours?
We own Southern Indiana Towing, we just had some questions about towing rotation and what the requirements would be. We were told to come to this meeting and.
Towing
Towing
companies, how do they get into the mix?
I don't think that'd be like a commissioner's meeting, wouldn't it?
So, they
Is that-
did come and in the past, I've spoken with a couple of you guys. And the question is, do they have the facilities to hold the vehicle or?
Yeah, you gotta have an impound lot that's fenced in.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a size requirement. You have to have the ability to keep cars inside, if it's evidence or something. The ability for us to come in whenever we need to, if we gotta execute a search warrant. Other than that, come to scene, timely manner,
Like different insurance requirements we have to have, or.
that I'm not sure. That would probably be, I mean, just your general, whatever.
Yeah.
No weed bitches and says it's like $1 million or something, so I don't know.
Yes.
We've had a lot of people try to come on and last a few months and then for whatever reason. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure, I mean, we'll do it, whatever you guys ask, but I just figured there'd be a checkoff process that the
Right,
police would
I
have.
think they'd love it because they're on call every other week, so.
Because originally we came here, and that's about it, and then we went to the police department, 'cause that's where they sent us, and then they told us to come to the school.
Yeah,
I think that's.
Well, you're getting to know us.
Right,
That's how you get in.
Meetings together, don't worry.
I don't know, I mean, Dispatch is in charge of it as far as I know, but I don't know.
okay,
Can you get with us afterwards so you don't repeat your number? Well, I don't, maybe you want your number out going live, but if you give me your number, then we can figure out what's needed and try to get that to you.
Yeah, that'd be.
Without Cause I'm sure that people have it and it's probably a little bit here and a little bit there and trying to put it together in one thing. That'd be a good thing to make us do that, so.
Is it a small towing?
Where's your location?
Yeah,
Here in Jefferson.
We've got one rollback right now, but like we can
One roll.
kind of get more and expand. We've got a medium duty truck, not light duty.
Yeah, like I know a lot of dispatch centers, they might have like a brochure of those requirements or something like that.
yeah, we don't have one that I'm aware of.
Yeah. So we'll have to look and put them together, but we'll try to.
try to find out who's actually in charge of that, cause I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's come up before.
We just call you for a record and you send us somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a little nervous because I don't wanna, I don't wanna sign someone up and then not have like the.
Right,
appropriate
the proper-
facilities, Yeah,
yeah,
so,
I think some, or what I've read on, as far as dispatching them out and all that is that there has to be, and don't quote me on this, but there has to be something on file showing that they have insurance for the towing company, liability issues and all that. They're usually, that's what, this county's probably different. I can argue that.
I know we're a lot lax compared to the state police.
well, maybe
So
then
maybe
I'll,
we need to reach out to them.
I'll reach out to Marana at the state police and see what they do, and then we'll follow suit.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
probably
a good
good.
place to start. Yeah, either one of us who can get your information, we can get in touch with you, so you
I know
don't.
we've had people in the
There's
past
another
that
meeting
take
tomorrow if
place
you'd like
like
to,
that.
commissioners, we can get nods.
What was that?
I know we've had people on call in this county that the state police wouldn't accept, so.
Okay,
Well, let's see what their requirements are, and
Right.
we might.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Give you a good baseline.
you'll get there.
Try to get him.
You can reach it right down here.
I just, like I
So
said,
you only have a
maybe-
rollback,
maybe-
is that what you said?
Yeah, as of right now, but we were seeing what we needed, if we needed more or like a record. per
You'd
se.
have a record definitely.
Right down here, front of it.
I don't think a record, at least the rollback, one rollback, you got the rollback, right?
Yeah, we've got the roll, but when we were looking, I don't know, we were seeing what we needed, if it'd be required to have a record or. It's, I don't know, you can't do as much with the record compared to a rollback, so you can recover more kind of. So,
A lot of the recovery you need records for.
yeah,
Once you get up on the road, a rollback would be great, but
I know the current records that we've got now or services that we got, they carry. That was another thing I was gonna ask, cause if you carry oil dry, one thing for anything that might be on the roadway, is just be minor cleanups.
yeah, if you guys are required to clean up the scene.
yeah, we've got all that like supplied on the truck and stuff.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Other than that, I don't know.
I've gotta do more research. I might wanna start doing that. I doubt it.
I mean, you may go out and talk to Weed and, what's
Talk to,
Rivertown, I mean, like I said, they probably more than welcome to help you in,
You think?
just because.
Well, Weed would.
I know Weed would, because
Yeah.
he likes to race on the weekends and he don't like being on call, so.
Let's let Brandon figure out the information, get that to you, then if you wanna go to talk to the competition, like, yeah, because you're like, okay.
I
Yeah, you
think
need
Weed
like
would.
12 car, 12, right now.
Actually, he's been doing it for years, hasn't
I think he'd help.
he? Yeah,
We only have two currently. so
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
they might be tired, but I'll get with you and.
Alright.
we'll work
Yeah, I
on it.
appreciate
Yeah.
it.
probably a good business to get into.
Yeah,
Here, get it straight. Yeah.
Lockouts would be good if you guys can get trained in lockouts.
Yeah, we got lockouts, batteries, gas. Yeah, all the roadside stuff,
Hmm.
wrecks. Covering.
all right. Like I said, I'll get in contact with you after I do a little bit of research and. So probably next week sometime.
Anybody else? We can adjourn. Can we even vote on adjourn? I think we can.
I heard Carter, it might be
I
Patrick.
heard
Someone's
somebody.
leaving.
Okay,
If it's not form, you can't vote on it.
Yeah,
No.
that's another one. Okay, I guess we're done.
all right,
Not gonna make it. Then again,
okay. Well, thank you guys.